Hello loves, so welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing well. Today is going to be a review on the new Colourpop cream blushes. So these are the new Instant Crush cream blushes. Now I only picked up the 3 shades. Here are the 3 shades right here. So first and foremost, we always have to start off with our base, and that's what I'll be doing right here. For primer, I'll be using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer and also the Luminous Putty Primer. It's also very important to remember I did prep my skin before this with my skincare. And when I do my skincare, I allow my skincare to rest into my face for at least 30 minutes to an hour before I start actually doing my makeup. You want to make sure you're not mixing your actual makeup into your actual skincare. You want to layer them on top and make sure that your skin absorbs all the nutrients and benefits of your skincare products that you put on first before you go ahead and mix that with the chemicals that's inside the makeup. Now for foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour liquid foundation, and I'm just going to be mixing a little bit of the Morphe setting spray just to help me blend it out. At this point, it doesn't really help me do anything. The setting spray itself is honestly just a, I don't know how to say it, it's like a habit. Like I always need to spray something on my face before I blend out my foundation now. It's a weird habit, I guess. And I've never had any complaint with any type of foundation or tinted moisturizer I've tried this with. I just like moisture, I guess. For concealer, I'll be using the JCat staysurance concealer, and I'm going to be applying that underneath my eyes, on my nose, on my chin, on the sides of my mouth, underneath where I would place my bronzer / contour. And I don't place it on my forehead, but I will blend out whatever product I have left from the rest of my face onto my forehead. So for my face products, I will be using my foundation brush to blend out my face concealer, and then I'll go in underneath my eyes with a fluffy flat foundation brush to help blend out underneath my eyes. And I just find that this brush makes it so fast and super duper easy. If you are using a more lighter coverage foundation or concealer, I mean, you may not like this method. However, I'm using a pretty full coverage concealer with this method. And to set my concealer, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Translucent Photo Focus Setting Powder. And of course, you need to hydrate. Now, after I do this, I'll be applying my setting powder all over my face, and I'll be using the CoverGirl Clean Press Powder. And I'll also be wiping away all the extra translucent loose setting powder. I don't use so much of this press powder, and it leaves this very natural matte finish. Yeah, I love it. It's a very natural matte. For contour and bronzer, I'll be using the Essence Sunclub Matte Bronzing Palette per usual. Absolutely love this bronzing palette. I'll also be using this palette to contour my nose and add definition to my eyes. So I'm not really quite sure how this clip got before all my other clips, but this was supposed to be at the end of the video, and this is just me doing my lips. As you can see, I already have the blush here, but wait just a second, because in the next clip that will be me applying the blush, and I'll be telling you how I like it and if I do like it. Alrighty, for the blushes, first one we have is Whole Mood. Then we have the shade Poppy. And then we have the shade Cherry Blossom. Now, when I picked out these shades, I tried to pick out shades that were very tan skin friendly. And although these are very tan skin friendly, I have some comments about it. I do like the formula, or it's a little iffy. I did apply this formula above my foundation, which is normally how I would use my cream blush. I don't like to use cream blush before my foundation. I like it on top of. So blending out on top of the skin actually worked very well. It didn't pick up my foundation, which I absolutely loved. However, if you have textured skin, this will seep into your pores, and you need to make sure that you really blend it out. So I recommend you actually using 2 brushes. One brush to help apply the product and apply the pigment onto your face, and another brush to help blend it out. Or you can use a beauty blender type of material. So it will cling on to your pores if you do not blend it out completely. Another complaint that I do have about this, which is not really a complaint, but I feel like the pigmentation could be a little bit more better. This isn't super sheer, but they are definitely more on the sheer side. If you're very heavy-handed with blushes, this will actually be your best friend, because these are very buildable. However, with me, I like just a little bit more pigment, not too much pigment to where I feel like I'm blending out for the gods, but just enough pigment so that I don't feel like I'm digging in to the product and applying so much product to my face. So that's another thing I will say about them. Besides that, the shades were very beautiful. It did blend out very well once you did blend it out, but you did have to work for it a little bit. This is not the type of blush where you can just dab in and then be done with it in like 10 seconds. Like, no, you need to blend out just a little bit more. Pay attention to your blush and your cheeks just a little bit more. But honestly, I love it. In the end, I still do love it. Again, it applied perfectly on top of my foundation. Didn't pull my foundation, didn't pull my powders, didn't pull my concealer. None of that. It was a matte finish. It didn't crease or get very cakey or get very oily. I feel like it really dried down and it just looked healthy. But yeah, you guys, so that is my review on these cream blushes. Let me know how you guys like them. I personally do like them. Am I gonna get a couple more shades? I'm not sure. I don't think I'm gonna get any more shades, just because a lot of the other shades weren't really calling to me. Maybe if they have some even brighter shades, I'll have to look at it again actually. But I'm very happy with the 3 shades that I did get. I got a pink, I got an orange, and I got this berry shade. And I'm very happy with the shade selection that I personally picked for myself. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys would like to see next. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.